What is going on, guys? Cam Russelle back with another video, back with another journey update. This is journey update 6 and I'm thrilled. You know, there is some, this is the juice. Like, this really to me is the juice of running the business. And hey, we're in it. It's taken 4 or 5 months to get here, but we have gotten to it. So guys, in this video, I'm gonna be breaking down where we're at with Above Club, which is an amazing place to be as a startup. What's going on quickly with AutoSource, still in the website phase, so I won't talk too much on that. And then, you know, got some learning lessons, got some what's up next. I'm liking this. If you guys are liking this, the format, drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe if you really want to, if you want to see more, hear more from me and my experience starting up an e-commerce business as a young entrepreneur. To get into it, guys, we're at a really good spot. Listen, this is what happened. If you watched number 5, first of all, if you didn't, go watch number 5. If you did, you would know that we launched our ads and our ad account got banned. And I was happy about it. I was thrilled about it because if you know me, you know that I really do believe everything is happening for you, not to you, kind of thing. And when that happened, you know, I just knew that something in the general direction of what me and my partners are looking for is happening. It might not be the exact outcome we were expecting, but it's happening and things are happening towards what we're looking to go for. We don't care, my partners and I understand, we don't care how it happens, we're not smart enough to understand. And so when I said, hey, ad account got banned and we're thrilled, you know, some of you guys might be thrown off, but that was what happened last video. Update, ad account's back on. We requested review, it got approved. We've been running ads for, I think, about 2 weeks now. It's been at least a week, if not 2 weeks. And guys, the funnel's popping, all right? Funnel's popping, no sales yet. Guess what? I'm thrilled, all right? Should be no surprise based off of how I'm thrilled when an ad account gets banned. No sales yet, zero, zilch, based off the ads. We've had sales, but based off of this funnel that we're currently working with, 0 sales yet, and I could not be more thrilled. Seriously, I'm fired up. You know why? Because it's a situation, it's a challenge that I and my team get to face, that I and my team now get to put this challenge in our back pocket when we get to overcome it. And now the other companies, whether they've faced it or not, are, you know, one step behind us, you know, if they haven't faced it, right? And if they have faced it, we're one step closer to coming up and passing them, you know? So this challenge, by the way, is something that, from our understanding on the research of the market, is a challenge that no other company so far has been able to overcome. And if we can overcome this truly will be a huge unlock for our industry. We will literally be able to scale our company extremely quickly if this happens. So long story short, our funnel is working amazing, okay? Because right now what we have is the top of funnel and middle of funnel doing extremely well. So what that means is we just have a little bit of a blockage on the bottom of the funnel. Amazing, because now what this is doing, and this is what I really want to get into, right? We now have data, and as a problem solver that I am, as a problem solver, this is like almost, you know, porn. You know, if you're an analytical person, because before you're creating and you don't have anything to go off of, and you're making assumptions, and although it's cool to envision, it's way more thrilling to have data to work off of, make better hypothesis, put you know, something to the test based off of the data that you have, see how it pans out, get the feedback, make tweaks, and make a new hypothesis, right? This is where we're at. We now have data to make an educated guess off of what we need to do. That to me just fires me up, because the way I thrive, or I at least think I thrive based off my self-awareness, is when I'm able to look at a big set of data, a big data set, you know. It doesn't even have to be like, you know, Excel sheet, although that helps. Just a set of information, top to bottom, which is our funnel. And now we have action going through it and information running through this, right? We can now see, and I believe I'm very good at looking at this and now identifying what needs to be changed. And the fun in this is doing it A, quickly, and B, identifying these challenges or these leaks or these blockages. And so now we've spent just under $1,000 at the time of this recording. We've gotten somewhere near about 330 leads or so, lots of engagement on the ads, but lots going on. So that's from a status update. You know, ads are flying. You know, with that comes the really fun part of being able to take the initial data, make new hypotheses, and put them to the test, right? So what we're doing right now at Above Club is we have our first initial data set, which we've looked at, we've broken down, and we have probably about 5 or 6 different tests or ideas that we want to test based off the initial data set, which we are working on right now as we speak, putting those together to now put them in action. And then now we're going to test those ideas based off the new data we have to ultimately see, hey, is this going to open this blockage, or is this going to up conversion on the back end, or is this going to change the lead quality? So we have lots of tests going on, and this is the exciting part. And a lesson to you guys is, first off, don't get scared if it doesn't work the first time. Because when it doesn't work, all that means is it's just not working as expected. But it doesn't mean it's not working, it's just not it's working to a certain degree, and it's working for a certain result, right? But it might not be that exact end path, but what it is doing is it's showing you a bit more down the path, which allows you to either cross off things to say, hey, this isn't working, I can put this aside, or it's allowing you to say, this is working, or this is kind of working, I can see now where the next step is. Some of the things that me and my team have talked about simply weren't things that we could talk about until we ran the initial, you know, budget for our ads. Now that we have that, we're able to extract that data because we've invested in that data, right? So to say we haven't got sales doesn't mean, you know, it's a losing situation. No, we just bought $1,000 worth of data. Mind you, we got a bunch of gold for leads. Our email list is popping. We got people running through our lead nurturing system right now. But if you really want to strip it down and just say we just bought $1,000 worth of data, that's our own data, like that's a win, right? But if you're just focusing on sales, your anxiety as an entrepreneur is going to spike, especially if you have money on your hands. You know, you can really get in a bad mental state if you're very focused on one outcome and one outcome only, and anything but that outcome is a fail. You should never look at challenges or outcomes like that. You should always look at it, well, what did this result in? What can we extract from this? And that's where the learning lessons comes from this, guys. Like you guys are learning right from our spending. Twofold. One, always look for the value in the data. There's always going to be some kind of message, insight, action step that you can take from the data. So take that. And then on a side note, you know, building is always slower than expected. We thought we were going to have ads up a month ago, but we now have it. And to be honest, it's completely fine that it is, that the timing is the way it is, and that we are running ads now. So don't ultimately like get frustrated that you didn't launch the ads a month ago and now you're launching them. Like, it really doesn't make a difference for 99.9% of the stuff that you're going to do as a business. It really doesn't. So building is always slower than expected. Have that in mind when you're setting targets for yourself. Set the target, but set it as a benchmark, not a deadline, right? Because that creates anxiety, it creates stress, it creates just unneeded BS, right? And then the second thing is you're always one decision away from success. You could be hammering away, and then boom, that was a shitty snap. Boom. It's there, right? It's there working for you. So never forget that, because you could be on the verge of just a breakthrough. Because if we hit this and we figure this out, we're gone. Like our competition is behind us as soon as we figure this out. So you're always a decision away. Guys, if you liked this video, if you enjoyed what you're seeing, like and subscribe. This is the end of journey 6. Keep posted for journey number 7. Follow me on Instagram at Cam Russelle. And if you have any questions about what I'm doing at Above Club, what I'm doing as an entrepreneur, again, feel free to drop it in the comments, hit me up on Instagram. And until next time, guys, with lots of love, gratitude, stay conscious out there. Peace.